Inherent. Existing in someone as a permanent characteristic or attribute. Belle. A beautiful girl or woman in a particular group. I speak to all the inherent belles that sit here today engulfed in a society that stimulates a false portrayal of our beauty. And I ask, who are they to determine the human image to which we may call beautiful? I turn on the TV. On the screen, I find a gorgeous black model content in what seems like an easy effort to try and sell me her idea of physical beauty. She fails. In actuality, I'm well aware that my beauty, black beauty, is not chained to light hair, long hair, light eyes, and a Barbie-thin waist like this woman implies. A hot comb passes through the kinks and curls of a little black girl. At a young age, already the implied ideas of society's perception of black beauty being pressed, much like the straight strands of hair now swinging down to her shoulders like the worshipped celebrity idol. Like many other girls, never again will she accept the tight, kinky, curly texture of her hair that is only accepted by certain standards. It's sad. Society's idealistic views and expectations placed on black women have dominated our view on self-beauty as a whole, building misplaced insecurities. From magazines telling us that makeup makes us beautiful, commercials telling us the idea that long hair makes a pretty girl, and advertisements telling us that the perfect body reflects the image of this photoshopped model on the cover. It slowly kills the confidence of the women that lack these so-called beautiful assets, and confidence is key for a black woman. How difficult it is to witness the growing insecurities in my little sister as she's forced and persuaded to think that only permed hair is good hair in the eyes of her peers. It then becomes my job to inform her, no, remind her, let her know that without changing her hair, she is still an undoubtedly, absolutely gorgeous black girl despite the current schoolgirl trend. And this is the same society that endorses and invests into a $684 million hair care industry only to insist and persist that in order to be ultimately portrayed as beautiful, our springy bundles of twist must reach bra strap length and must have a honey blonde texture with no split-end tips. And they trip when you may begin to decipher that maybe the lady on the label is just as unnatural as the product itself. We are a melanin-enriched culture with a beauty that exceeds and excels beyond the standards placed down on us by our cultureless people. And black women, females like you and I, should accept the very essence of which makes our black beauty beautiful in the eyes of our Creator. We are made in the image of ancestral African queens, the great Nefertiti, Makata, Zinga, all beautiful beings representing African power. Now, not to say that they didn't adapt to certain traditional customs or hair customs of the time, but it wasn't of insecurities or social obligations. Let's embrace our African-descended characteristics, because we come in a variety of shapes and sizes, much too versatile and complex to be conformed into a set standard of how the pretty lady on the TV says we should look. Now, I'm not telling you to go home and take the extensions out, to stop wearing your colored contacts, or to even stop dyeing your hair. I mean, look at mine. I'm well aware of my natural black beauty, and yes, I do still decide to dye my hair. Don't misunderstand the message. I'm not telling you to go out and fully wear your natural looks. I'm simply asking you to consider, no, accept the natural aspects of your beauty, whether you want to flaunt the natural look or switch it up for different style or purpose. Just be confident in your skin first. Abolish other expectations. Rid yourself of worldly standards placed down on you. And if you don't get anything else out of this speech, simply love and accept the way God created you. He made you specifically in His image, and anything else that threatens or challenges that idea is irrelevant and holds no place in the lives of black women.